This tripod's good, huh? I've had this tripod since 1989 because I have a VHS video recorder still and I just remember, I keep thinking about, I didn't think I had it, I didn't realise I could use it in my vlogs like this, because I always got the little ones from Poundland. So I thought for the first time I'd try using this proper Q mode tripod, and I think it's brilliant. You know, I won't have to worry about fumbling around with books and chairs and what have you. This can do any height, any angle, and I think I'll try and get into a habit of using it. And I might even take it outdoors as well, because I can actually, it's got two telescopic adjustments on each leg, so I can probably reduce it to about maybe a couple of feet, so I can have a tripod that high, which I could put on a meal table. It might be awkward to do that in public, but if I pretend I'm Skyping, no, the locals would be aghast, wouldn't they? Right, yeah, so this is good. I'm going to try and make use of it. I might bring it with me in the car, or sort of bung it in my rucksack. So what I'll do now is I'll put the rucksack on the bed, as a reminder, as an inspiration during the day in case I do go out. It's a lovely day at the moment. It's sunny. Google says I'll need sunglasses, but the temperature is a high of 12, so it's still cool, I should imagine, but only in the shade, I should imagine. In the sunshine, there's any wind. I don't know if there is any wind, but yeah. I'll just try the pan, see how smooth it is. Not bad, huh? So looking at the tripod and this big handle thing here that can control it all, well, the camera movement, they can even go higher. Where is it? Here. I can go higher. Whoa, look at that. How good is that? This is like a proper TV studio type camera, even movie camera, you know. It's really good. Yeah, and to look at it, you know, like there's the camera on it and you can see the screen, like the lights and the light, the brightness of it. It feels like a real camera. You can You feel like you're ready to shoot a real film. It's really good. I'm glad I kept it all these years. I've reduced the tripod to its smallest height, and I'm holding it by one of the legs, and it feels like a Steadicam. Look at this. So I can use it as a Steadicam. It's quite heavy though. Couldn't do that for too long. If I hold it by the central pole that has that connects the three legs with a sort of sliding adjustment, then it's lighter and more flexible. Well, it's still heavy, but you've got more fluidity. This is at its shortest. What I might do is leave the camera or the smartphone connected to this all the time as a sort of permanency, and only detach it when I have to go in the car or when I'm in transit. I'm holding it by the leg. Let's hold it by the central pole. Yes.
It's not just the fact that
There we go.
when girls and women present with period pain to their GP or to the gynaecologist, it's also when girls say to their mums that they're in pain with their periods, that their mums need to take them to the doctors rather than interest in whether there really are gender differences in the experience. Often vary across the cycle, and that's not just
if hormones play such a big part in how we experience all these things.
Yeah, so there you go. I'm shooting all this with the tripod, fully extended, although I can go a bit more if I wanted to. So yeah, it should make things more encouraging. Right, it's I don't know what time it is, but I haven't had breakfast yet, so I think that's the next thing to do. Wash the dishes and prepare the breakfast of cereals and grapefruit juice. Oops. The only thing is it does get in the way, and just bumped into it, but I suppose there's always a downside, isn't there, to these things. Another problem is getting it out of the room with the legs all extended. It's going to take some practice, this. Yeah, so far so good. What I've done is I've lowered the tripod to midway, because you can have it really fully extended. As I said, there's two adjustments which takes it from its lowest point to two more other settings, which is medium and long, or high and medium and low. And at the moment it's at medium. This is good. This is for close-ups, I think, and medium shots, really, if it's recorded on the back camera, the rear camera. Is that the rear camera, or is that the rear camera, or is that the rear camera? With the screen, the big screen, that would be the front camera, wouldn't it? The camera that faces, the phone that faces you, when you have the phone in the normal anyway. So when it's on you, on the person, on myself, then it's close up, and you flip it round to the other side, and it's a medium shot. Cool. It's quite mathematical. So there you have it. Nearly every shot so far has been on the tripod, except for maybe the bit where I'm picking up the tripod, which is, of course, in order to see the tripod, I have to be away from, it has to be detached from the tripod. Right, I'm about to have breakfast and watch the latest episode of The Big Bang Theory, which actually was shown for the first time in the UK just yesterday, the Thursday. Today's a Friday. I may have mentioned that earlier. The time is, I have no idea, but there's a nice little underline there. So here is the current time. Right, I'm going to have my breakfast now. Thank you for watching so far. I got up today, just like yesterday, thinking, how am I going to vlog today? What's going to be the story in my vlogs? Because to keep it fresh and original is getting harder because I run out of places to visit or not. A bit reluctant to go to villages at the moment, I don't know why. But anyway, and I said this in a very, I was going to say a very old vlog. It wasn't even a vlog, it was just a little bonus video. I don't know if it was last year or the year before, where I said how to vlog. And basically what I was trying to say was, and that video in question is let me think, I think it's there. If you click there, this is the video I'm talking about. And basically, I may not have got the message across. What I was trying to say was, if you haven't got any ideas for what to film and you feel like, well, I'm not going to film because I've got nothing to say, well, if you get a tripod and position it somewhere and talk into it like this, and then you get ideas, you think, well, I'm going to move out of frame, where am I going to move to? Rearrange the tripod, shoot it, and although there's no real story, there's things happening and you've got content for your vlog, which is the case today. I didn't have anything to film today. It's just another day where I get up, have breakfast, watch TV, go shopping, come back, may go to the seaside, etc. Done that, been there, but you know, it doesn't always have to be about things like that. It could be the story. You don't know where the story goes, but you need to start the story anyway. And of course, I had a thought about the tripod. It was in the spare room. I looked at it yesterday and I thought, remember, it's got the same screw that fits into all cameras. And as it happened, this Poundland tripod can be detached, and it does have the same screw as well, so you can easily adapt it. And then I thought, okay, I'm going to experiment, but why not film it? Ironically, film a tripod on a tripod, which is impossible unless you've got a second tripod, which I did have a Poundland tripod, but I didn't use the Poundland tripod. I put the legs straight in the drawer and started using it like a GoPro in a sense, just holding the camera on the little gadget that fits into the tripod to film the tripod, and then when I'm not filming the tripod, it's all assembled like it is now anyway. So that's the lesson with this video here that was there just now, was to if you run out of ideas, just you want to vlog about nothing basically, just get a tripod and film your movements that were going to happen anyway. Right, I better have my breakfast. Right. It's 1:15. Got my coat on. So I'm going to go for a little drive. Well, the thought of putting the tripod into a rucksack has gone for a Burton. Looked, it was sticking out by a foot or so. So I'm afraid the tripod is destined to stay indoors or not go into a rucksack. It'll have to be carried proudly in public. Tripod, not concealed away in a rucksack. off at Asda's to pick up a couple of peanuts that I meant to pick up last time and I completely forgot, even though I put them on the Google Keep, and another carton of grapefruit juice. And the time now is just gone 5. Right, so I'm back now. I've got the, as I said, peanuts. I also got I didn't tell you, but I got a bill from the council about some council tax being in arrears, and I've got 7 days to pay it, and that's £493, I think. £474 and a penny. So once I've got this off, I'll pay this, then I'll have a cup of coffee, Nescafe, and a couple of toasts with marmalade on. So that's the plan. Have I got the sun? I think I have. I must have. It's a lovely day, really warm. In fact, it's hot. I don't know why I'm wearing this for. It's just making me even hotter. But yeah, I think I've got the sun. Wow.